Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Friday, June 27th, 2025. And hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Make sure you subscribe. And hey, if you flip on that notification bell, you'll get notified when the newest video drops daily. And you'll get the best of the number with us here at Cover the Spread. As always, we get to the capper, see how they're rolling along here as we're heading into the weekend. And then we'll get right to the three plays we're going to cover here on the diamond. We got three games for you. We're looking at heading over to Al to get us started. How you doing here on this Friday?
Doing all right. Was
Afternoon looking to kill it. Kill it.
yeah, always trying to. We've been rolling along. It's been pretty hot here, but it looks like I don't know, it might be the Seminoles or someone trying to do some rain dances here, trying to get my games delayed and stuff. Unfortunately, looks like we're in a rain delay here with the Mariners and Twins pick for Thursday. And well, buckle up because we'll be looking at some more weather coming up in this show. So yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah, I think he had less chance in today's game than yesterday's. Rain out. Maybe have to search in the comment section below for Al adjusting plays on the fly. That's what we do at Cover the Spread. Because hey, sometimes you can't predict Mother Nature, right? Sometimes you cannot. How you doing here on this Friday, Ramon?
I'm so old, we'd just go to the game and then we'd get there and they'd say it's rained out and just said, we didn't know. We didn't know. But we got a great weekend series coming up here, some big series this weekend in Major League Baseball. I know it's in the middle of the season. We're reaching the halfway point pretty much this weekend in Major League Baseball. Yep.
Definitely reaching the halfway point. So surprisingly, we still got a lot of baseball left to go as we're only halfway. So that means there's still like an 80. Now they're catching up. Now we're going to reach what most teams play in a regular season, games wise, as MLB's already got to that 80 game mark. And now we're going to double it up again. So, hey, we'll get you covered here to Cover the Spread. Let's start the weekend. First game we're looking at here is Ramon's game. He's got the New York Mets taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates here on Friday to kick off the slate. What do you like here in this one for us, Ramon?
Well, maybe the Mets can find somebody they could beat here, but they're still on the road, so you never know. And they've got David Peterson coming in here, taking on Mitch Keller for Pittsburgh. And I'm going to look to them actually having pretty good performances. They've had some good outings against these guys in the past, including this year. Peterson series back in May. They both pitched on kind of back-to-back nights. Peterson on May 12th, 6 innings, 2 runs allowed, and a 4-3 win. He did get a no decision in that one, but Keller the next day threw 7 innings with 8 Ks and 2 earned runs and a 2-1 loss. So I think they've had some pretty good success against these lineups. Keller here, the Mets lineup against Keller hitting just 176. This anticipated lineup against him, and for Peterson, Pittsburgh comes in just 13 for 62. So I think that adds up to a pretty good pitchers matchup early on, and I'll end up going under in this game with the Mets and Pittsburgh here on Friday night.
Headed on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? New York Mets, Pittsburgh Pirates here on Friday.
Yeah, that picture makes a lot of sense with these starters. And again, a little bit of rain potentially in this one. Again, not supposed to be too bad, so don't get too concerned with this one. But I do like the under there as well with Ramon. And just to give you guys another look, maybe take the Mets -1.5. I think they should win this one pretty big. I know maybe not the easiest matchup to go off on, but I like their lineup better. And with Peterson on the mound, he should limit these Pirates. So I like the Mets to win this one big as well.
I'm right here in this matchup. I'm going to say both starters do enough. Pedersen and Keller. They ain't to get us that nerfy. I'm going to say no runs here in the first inning. Both starters can get us 3 outs and get us to win our bet with the nerfy there and that one for me. Because I expect the lower scoring one here in this one. Sometimes that Pirates offense it leaves a little bit desired. And guess what? So do the Mets at times as well. Two teams that can struggle offensively. We've seen them both this year. So give us the nerfy there in that one. All right, heading on over to game number 2 here on the Friday night slate. We got the Twins taking on the Tigers. This is Al's game. He's going to get us started here in this one. Twins and Detroit. What do you like?
Yeah, I guess we're still picking on the Twins here a little bit, but in another game that's expected to see some rain here. We got Gibson Long getting the start for the Tigers against David Festa for the Twins. Now, both these guys have been getting hit pretty hard, and despite the weather, I think they both. All we need is really one to give up a bunch of runs. I think they both give up enough, though, to help us get over this total. Also leaning to Detroit here, but I'll make my play on the over in this game. Despite the weather, again, I don't think it's going to help both these starters. So the Twins, yeah, despite their struggles, they can still put some runs on the board, and I expect them to do just that against Gibson Long as well. I mean, I don't expect them to put enough to win again, but enough to get us over this total.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Minnesota or Detroit here on Friday night?
Yeah, I think I'm going to look to Detroit putting up some runs here against Festa. They're still averaging 5 runs a game right now. And you look at the last season, a couple of these guys in this lineup knocked them around pretty good. And this year they also appeared against them in a short outing, a little bit better outing for Festa in that one, 4 2/3 innings, and allowed just 3 hits and no earned runs, and just went short stint, didn't quite reach 5 innings. But the old guard of the guys that kind of hit him last year and this year, it's kind of the new guys like Wenzel Perez and Dingler and Colt Keith. So I'm going to go with Detroit team total over here against Festa and take the Tigers to score enough runs here. Yeah, I like what Al's saying here, and I'll take the Tigers team total over on Friday night against Minnesota.
Definitely, we're all over the map on this point game here in this one for sure, because I like Festa. He looked real good in that game, as Ramon alluded to, against the Tigers in that start back April 11th. So it was a few months back. He went 4.2 innings in that start, gave up 3 hits, no earned runs. He did his job, got through 4 innings, and then threw it to the Twins bullpen, and they gave it up. He's done that a couple times in a few starts this season where he's got through 4 innings. This is about what he's good for. If you can get Festa to go through 4 innings and give up 2 or 3 hits, usually he's not giving up the big giant numbers runs-wise, couple runs. Yeah, there's been times where he has got bombed. We've seen it. But and it's because of that bomb where he gave up 3 home runs in a game to the Athletics. So we have seen good Festa. We've seen bad Festa. But I like the Twins here in this spot. I think they come into Detroit and win game 1. Give me the Twins here over the Tigers. I'd probably get a half decent price on it too.
And nobody likes a bad Festa on Friday night.
No, and we want a Festa Friday night, so let's try to be festive here on this Friday night. All right, let's head on over to the third game we're looking at here on the MLB slate for Friday night. We got the Nationals heading into LA to take on the Angels here in this matchup. And this is a game I like. And you look what the Nationals have been doing. They start off the series pretty good, win 1. Usually on this trip, they're good for winning 1 game of the series. And I don't think it's here to open this series, not with Jake Irvin on the mound. You look what Jake Irvin's been doing. And he's good for going about 5 innings. If he can get through 5 innings and hasn't given up more than 3 to 4 runs, well, then I think Washington will be happy with that start, because that's about what he's been good for. 5 innings, sporting that good 4+ ERA is Jake Irvin. And on the other side of things, we got Soriano on the bump, and his last few starts, he's been dealing along, going about 6-7 innings. He's sporting a less than 3 ERA as well. I think he's able to hold down this Washington National squad that, hey, they've been on the West Coast a really long time. This is the 3rd series for them. 7th game, and as I said, this is one of those trips and one of them spots this weekend that it's going to be tough on the Nationals. They're starting to get some of that seed oil into them, as I say. But when you get on the road after those long stints, it's hard on anybody out on the road for that long. You miss your own bed, you miss your own pillow. Kind of throws your routine off a little bit. And I think here in the spot, the Angels have been playing pretty good baseball. I think they grab us a win here with the better starter in Soriano, and we know that they got the better offense here. bats have been a little bit hot lately, so I think they can score some as well. But I think Soriano holds them down early, and the Angels scoop us the win. So give me the Los Angeles here in this one on Friday night. Heading on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? LA or Washington on Friday night?
No, I think what you said, because the timing of it here, Rod, you mentioned their bats were hot, but I just watched them last night get shut out against San Diego. So I think going up here against Soriano has obviously been a revelation here right now, the way he's going, man. He's going pretty deep into games and going solid here these last few starts. So I've got Washington with a rough start here in this one. I'm going to take Washington team total under in the first 5, man. Just totally impressed with Soriano right now. He's really found something here of late, man. He's going practically 7 innings every start. So I'm expecting another good start here at home with this Nationals lineup. Now on the road, as you said, they've been at LA, they've been in San Diego. Yes, they're at the Angels here. It should be easier, but the time ticks here heading into this weekend series. And hey, the Angels are in 3rd place, man. They're looking pretty all right. I'm going to take Washington team total under in the first 5 on Friday night.
Heading on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Washington or the Angels on Friday night?
I'll take a bit of what you both have said and kind of bring it to my Angels first 5 here. I think that's what it all adds up to for me. I do like both your plays as well, but just to give everybody another look here, I'll just go Angels on the first 5 innings. Again, as everything you guys said, Soriano's been dealing. The Angels, we saw the Nationals go off for a while, but again, not quite doing it right now. So pitching advantage, Angels, they're on their home field. I like that look too. So I like all 3 looks on this game, but Angels first 5 for me.
Hey, that wraps it up here for Cover the Spread as we headed to the weekend with Friday's slate. Hey, let us know in the comment section below what you think about the 3 games we covered here on Friday's action. And as always, we'll do a quick little recap before we head on out. And hey, first game we looked at here, we got the Pirates taking on the Mets. This is Ramon's game. He says we got a dealing going on, so take the under in this one. And then we got the next game we're looking at, we got the Twins taking on the Tigers here in this match up. And Al says we can see plenty of offense. Take the over between the Twins and the Tigers here on Friday. And then we got the Angels taking on the Nationals. And hey, this is a game I like. Take the Angels here. And this one was Soriano being, I think they deal it the big old L to the Nationals to end our Friday night slate. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Let's get it started good. Why? How are we gonna get it started? We're gonna get it started by covering the spread.